YouTube, welcome back. Dub Digital Crypto News, Macro Trends. Give me subscribe if you appreciate the content. I'm trying to bring you the hottest crypto content on the internet. We gonna talk about that Digibyte today, that DGB. And guess what, guys? DGB is bleeding. But if you're one of my followers, you're part of the wolf pack. Let's get to the charts. All right, guys. We're sitting out here on the weekly time frame. I like to look at the longer time frames to understand what Digibyte has gone through over its life. Because if you understand what an asset has went through in the past, you have a better understanding of what it might go through in the future. Alright guys, so just looking at this real quick, I'm gonna make it easy for you. This thing has been around since 2014. Must have got listed on some kind of exchange and got pumped up to the sky, then it fell down. Well, that's about 98%. Because back in the day, guys, if you're new to crypto, there wasn't that many coins in 2014. Bitcoin came on the scene in 2010. Then we got Digibyte, Litecoin, Feathercoin. We're looking at an asset that's pretty OG in my opinion. It's had 6 years to build a community, 6 years to develop, 6 years to establish partnerships. Let's see what it's been doing over that time frame. But just at an executive high level view, guys, this thing mostly did nothing for 987 days. But that story changed when May 2017 came around. That date changed a lot of stories for a lot of crypto. Digibyte popped up approximately 2,000%. That's nasty. Dang. Then over the course of the next 200 days from that point, it proceeded to fall about 96%. And that's an interesting point because that was a pretty explosive start to the bull run. That's like before even December or winter of 2017 when most coins were hitting their peak. Digibyte went up faster, farther, but came down faster and farther. And that's very characteristic of very small assets with small market caps. If an asset has a little bit of money, when a bigger pool of money comes in, it explodes the price up. More money in an asset makes it more stable, but also takes away exponential price rises and exponential price drops. There's a give and take with it all. It got a secondary pump in December 2017, but that one was only 525%. It retraced another 66%, and as you can see, the price more or less stabilized in this like constricting triangle pattern. Triangle? What the hell, Dub Digital? I don't see no triangle. Let's jump in the daily, and I'll get it to you. Ta-da! Like that? Service with a smile. So basically, guys, Digibyte ran up farther and faster than a lot of the crypto market, including Bitcoin. Bitcoin was doing its thing around here in December 2017. That's when it ran up to $20,000 a piece. So Digibyte was preceding Bitcoin, what I like to call the crypto god market, by about 2 fiscal quarters. Something to take note of, guys. Dub Digital, why the heck would I take note of that? Because you need to take into account how an asset moves. Understand the nature of the asset, of DGB, because it tells you what it has done in the past and what it might and most likely will do in the future. Coins move in specific tendencies. Charts are no more than human investor psychology plotted out on the graph. So when you understand this, it's not like these lines are random. It's not like it went up because crypto guys want to go up and come down. At the end of the day, people in their minds have to be convinced that there's imminent danger from a price drop. People are people, and people's thought process doesn't really change that much because people 100 years ago get scared just like people today. That is why patterns tend to repeat themselves over time. But I digress. Let's get back to it. Digibyte's been like doing this for like a while, and more recently, around March 2020 of this year, Digibyte ran up an epic 420%, 420 if you know you know. Then it proceeded to go up along this bottom trend line. We saw an increase of volume shoot this thing up, but I'm gonna let you guys look at this chart and let me know what looks fishy on this. I'm waiting. You say something? I can't hear you. Oh yeah, I can't hear you. Let me help you out. We see increasing price grinding up along the trend line. That's good. That's good when an asset's respecting a trend line. That's good when it bounces off a trend line. We like that. We like that. But you know what we don't like, guys? We don't like divergences, because in order to support this price increase, volume has to do a similar movement. It has to go up. It has to build with the price. When volume is drying out, going down, and price is moving up, that's what we call a divergence. That lets you know, an indication to you as a sophisticated investor, that something's fishy up in here. Something isn't quite right. And voila. And over the course of 2020, at this point, Digibyte's volume has never been lower. And in fact, if you zoom in on this volume right here, you'll see a bunch of red. A lot more red than green. That means we got a lot more sellers than buyers. And what happens when we have more sellers than buyers, guys? Price is gonna go down eventually. Over the course of about a month or 27 days, Digibyte has like fell 40%. Dub Digital, why you bringing me all these coins that keep dropping down? This is bull, man. Don't you know? I lost all my money. All I got in my cupboard is peanut butter, and I gotta drink vodka for dinner? I know, guys. Sucks. Been there, done that. Let's talk about it. First of all, every coin's dropping. It's crazy. But you can either be scared about it or look at it like what it is. A buying opportunity, not financial advice. Dub Digital, I hate losing money. I only like making money. I'm in crypto to make money. money, not lose money. All these investments suck. But hold up, I know you're upset. Let's talk about this. Let me ask you something. If you were all giddy buying Digibyte all up in here, you thought Digibyte to the moon, right? You thought it was gonna flip Bitcoin, right? You were buying like higher price than it is now. If you really believe in Digibyte, because I know it's got a crazy loyal community, why are you scared to buy at half the price? This is why you must have convictions in your assets. This is why you must do the research. Okay, Dub Digital, you right. Is this the bottom though? I don't think so, guys. We only see a couple green candles coming here. People buying the bottom. But tell me something. Where do you see support here? I don't see any strong support for about 43%. It's just this area right here. It could fall farther. Dub Digital, you just try to like put me out to dry, don't you? You don't like me, do you? This is personal, isn't it? Nah, none of that. I love Digibyte. I've been in Digibyte since 2017. I definitely know how it feels to watch your favorite asset fall to the ground. I got in here around this area. Now I did use funds I got from the Bitcoin Core Bitcoin Cash to invest into it. Therefore, I'm not tripping about it. The moral of the story is the same. I've been holding on these Digibyte losses for damn near 1,000 days, but I am not capitulating on this asset because I think and I know that Digibyte has utility. Oh yeah, Dub Digital? What utility, bro? It has a technology associated to it that I think might catch. Let's get into it. Digibyte is more than a faster digital currency. Digibyte is more than a faster digital currency. It is an innovative blockchain that can be used for digital assets, smart contracts, decentralized applications, and secure authentication. Highlight secure authentication, but we're gonna get back to that later. Let's talk a little bit about Digibyte's history because like I said, it's an OG coin, y'all. Digibyte is a rapidly growing open source blockchain created in late 2013 and released in 2014. After 6 years of forward thinking development, Digibyte has become one of the safest, fastest, longest, and most decentralized UTXO blockchains in existence. For those of you who are new to blockchain, there's essentially two models of coins. There's account-based coins like Ethereum, where basically you have an account that's open and you receive coins inside of it. Then there's UTXO, and the way I help understand it is it's kind of like cash, because cash is an asset that you carry around which represents value within itself. UTXO blockchains are more decentralized and truly within the vision of cryptocurrency. But I straying from the point. Let's get back to it. Truly decentralized. Digibyte has never been funded through an ICO or significant amount of pre-mined coins. There is no CEO or company controlling the Digibyte blockchain. It is volunteer-based and global community-driven project. More secure. Digibyte uses 5 cryptographic algorithms, that's unique, and real-time difficulty adjustments to prevent malicious mining, centralization, and hash power fluctuations. One of which is AutoCrypt, which changes itself every 10 days for ASIC resistance. That's a big one, guys, because if you keep a mining algorithm the same, it becomes susceptible to centralization. Because like what? Bitmain out in China, they're basically dominating the crypto mining industry. Bitcoin's algo don't change that much. Bitmain could just pick up all these miners and just be a beast at it, and that's what they're doing. Digibyte stops that. By stopping that and reducing the amount of large mining farms that exist around the world, what you essentially are doing are preventing people from being able to 51% attack, manipulate the blockchain. That's good for people who like decentralization. Much faster. Digibyte blocks occur every 15 seconds, which is 40 times faster than Bitcoin and 10 times faster than Litecoin. Early SegWit implementation and blockchain rigidity enables up to 1,066 on-chain transactions per second with negligible fees. Forward thinking. Over the past 6 years, Digibyte has repeatedly set itself apart from multiple blockchains first, such as DigiShield Guard, multi-algo mining, SegWit implementation, AutoCrypt algorithm, Dandelion++, privacy protocol, DigiAssets, and DigiID. Emphasis on the DigiID. We about to get into that. And over the last 6 years, Digibyte has been a beast and has a community that is very, very passionate about it. And for good reason. It's produced over 11 million blocks. How many blockchains can say that? Over 250,000 nodes running worldwide. And something I didn't know, guys, just going over this webpage right here, they implemented a function in I think 2019 called DigiAsset, which is a securable, scalable layer on top of the Digibyte blockchain. It allows for the decentralized issuance of digital assets, tokens, smart contracts, digital identity, and more. Here's what I wanted to show y'all. Wanted to show you so bad. Authentication at its best. This is the value prop that I think is really interesting for Digibyte that no other blockchain's really trying to do. Don't bring me a coin just because it's a coin. I gotta know a value prop. DigiID is a security protocol built on Digibyte blockchain technology that empowers users to effortlessly sign into websites, applications, even into the Internet of Things. I could talk about this, or we could just watch the video. Let's watch the video.
What is DigiID? DigiID is a fast and secure way for you to log into websites, applications, or even building security, such as swipe cards. Using the same uncrackable encryption technology that keeps Digibyte or Bitcoin safe, you can now authenticate with a variety of services without having to remember a username or password. How does it work? When you are asked to log into a website, instead of having to remember your email address and which password you used, you simply scan the QR code on the screen using your phone. If you are logging in using your cell phone, just tap the QR code on your screen and it will launch your Digibyte wallet. Simply enter your wallet PIN or scan your fingerprint, and the Digibyte wallet will do the rest and sign you in. No personal information gets transmitted, your wallet information stays private, and nobody can ever compromise your wallet to pretend to be you. Perfect cryptographic security without the hassle of passwords. Best of all, it's completely free and will never cost you to set up and use. Anywhere a website asks you to log in with a username, email, or phone number can potentially use DigiID. Everything from your online email provider to your social network to your favorite online store. There is no downside for the website owner, and it's easy for them to get set up with. Faster and easier logins mean happier customers, so everyone wins. Download the Digibyte wallet today and get started using DigiID, and remember to ask your favorite website owners to support DigiID. Check out www.digi-id.io for more information.
Dub Digital, what the heck was that? Why would I care about authentication? I got a password manager for that, bro. Password managers of today are centralized organizations. Centralization is susceptible to hacks and basically, in my view, a security concern. Utilizing the technology DigiID allows you to decentralize that very, very important, very, very crucial job of keeping all your passwords safe, and you can do it within the blockchain. Let me ask you something. Ever got hacked? Ever got your password stolen? Got your information leaked from credit bureaus? Perhaps if you utilize DigiID, none of that would occur. And that's cool, Dub Digital, whatever. Cool, yeah, security, whatever. I just want to make money. Where should I pick this up at? And where the heck is it going? I don't tell you what to do. I just tell you what I would do. This is not financial advice. I'm just a dude on the internet. Light green indicates, yeah, I'm interested in pick up here. Not a bad place to pick it up. Dark green means, dang, this thing's corrected a little farther than I think it should. And I'm definitely interested in picking it up. Top of the green area is 113 Satoshis. Top of the dark green area is 73 Satoshis. Guys, what I'm technically looking at is from the cyclical high of October 2017. This asset has dropped already 41%. If it gets into the green area, it's dropped about 50% from the cyclical high. That's wild. Based on the triangle I drew, looks like we have about 90 days or so, 3 months, until we get to this nexus of this triangle. What I essentially think is coming to Digibyte as an asset is historic price appreciation. But remember, it could be larger than this, because this thing has been on a downtrend much longer than all the other coins, about 2 quarters longer. So with suppression of price comes a resolution of price, which ultimately comes in a price explosion or a price collapse. We're looking at approximately 6,000, 7,000, 8,000%. And I'll take any one of those, to be honest with you. I like thousands of percent. That's good for me. All right, guys, just want to bring you Digibyte, because Digibyte's been in my portfolio for a very long time, and it was part of the early echelon of cryptocurrencies release. And yes, there's a million new coins that you could look and pick up, but there's something to be said about a coin that's gone through an entire bull run and has a loyal community that gets stronger and stronger by the day. Awesome coin, but I'm most excited about the DigiID. Some of the use cases that could be implemented in some of the business sectors are just unreal, because security is one of the biggest problems that we face today inside of a digital world. If you appreciate the content, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Dub Digital Crypto News, macro trends. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.